Hello, ladies and gentlemen. VG Musician here, coming at you today with measures number 27 and 28 for the background music song from the Super Mario Brothers Piano Lesson series. Welcome back. Very excited about today because, as you can see on the screen, we're going to be able to breeze through four measures number 23 through 26. The reason we're going to be able to breeze through these is because these are the exact same measures as 3 through 6. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these today. I did just want to post them up here so you can get an idea of what they are, and I want to play through them real quickly. But you've already pretty much learned these. So go back to episodes in the series measures 3 through 6 if you're having any problems with this. Here it goes. So this is actually D part of the song. So the song, if you're following along with the sheet music, you'll see it's broken up into A, B, C, D, E, and then on the third page, F and G. So E is what we're actually going to be learning today. So I'm going to take D off the screen. And you'll see that we're just going to be focusing today on measures number 27 and 28 from the E part. So once again, go back if you're having trouble with that D part, watch the episodes measures 3 through 6 again and really get comfortable with those particular measures. So let's dive in with this. It's going to sound like again. Notice the staccato notes, the notes with the little dots on them. Those need to be nice and short. One more time. Alright, so let's start out with the right hand. You're going to notice we've got C, E. So pinky's going to be on C. Remember, this is a high C. What that means is we're going to find our middle C, which is the C that is in the middle of the keyboard, and we're going to go to the C above that. Okay? So actually, it looks like I've got a typo on those. The very first note is an E, not a C. So I've got those switched around. The very first note, pinky's going to be on the E up here. Okay? So pinky up on the E, that is a high E once again. So find that middle C, go all the way to the C above it. Remember, you see the two black notes, the C is to the left. And E is going to be C, D, E. Pinky on E, thumb on C. So just play those back and forth, 5 and 3. Okay, now make sure that your pointer finger and your thumb are on E and G. And it's a bit of a stretch. You'll notice my hand is kind of stretched out. So what I want you to do right now is play that as a chord. So play E, G, C, and E. And just bounce on that for a little bit. And really feel how that feels to have your hand stretched like that. Alright, now I want you to throw in the E and G, so it's going to be da-da-bum. Alright, and you'll notice we've got a G sharp coming up, and that is the third finger. So you'll say, oh, but my middle finger is all the way over here. Well, it's going to need to be over here, so you're going to want to pull that over to the G sharp, which is the black note that is in the center. It's It's going to look like this. It's just a slight movement. It's nice and easy. You're not jerking it. So practice moving that over. And however it feels comfortable for you. If you just want to set it there to begin with, that's fine. But for me, it's a little hard to play the E and the C if it's not sitting over there next to it. And remember, you can move your wrist. Okay. Great job. Let's move on to measure 28. We'll start with A, which is the thumb. So the transition is going to be what is important here. So 3, thumb tucks under. So thumb is on 1. You need to tuck it under after you play the G sharp with your third. Boom. Da, 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 da. So practice that. That nice tuck. One more time. So after you tuck, your thumb will be on A. The next note is going to be F, and that's F with 5. So go all the way up to F, up here. You'll see it going down. Look at my pinky. So you'll do A, F, F, A. Once again, this is measure 28 with the right hand. A, F, F, short. A, F, F, short. Let's put it all together now. Da, 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 short. A, F, F, short. Again. A, F, F, short. And remember, the first measure, number 27, is going to be a little tricky. You'll notice there's a stretch, and then you've got a tuck. So those are the two techniques that you need to really master to be able to play this measure efficiently. C, E, here's the stretch. We go up, and then tuck. So if you're struggling with that, please do pause the video, play that over and over until it starts to feel pretty good. Okay, now we're going to move on to the left hand. You'll notice we start out with C, that's a low C, so once again find that middle C. It's the C in the middle of your keyboard or piano, and you want to go down to the C that is right underneath that. And you're playing that with your pinky, 5. So bounce on that C just to get your left hand warmed up. So this is a nice finger position. It's going to be C, G with your pointer finger, C with your thumb. So play that a couple times. Okay, so short, da, short, da. Okay, measure 28 with the left hand. You'll see F is on 3. Your third finger should already be right there on F. Remember, you find the 3, F is the one right here. It's also 4 notes up from C. C, D, E, F. So pinky's on C, middle finger's on G, thumb is on C, third finger is on F. You don't even have to move your hand. So now we'll play measure 28. F, C, F. And these are all nice and short. Rest, 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 rest. Okay, let's combine 27 and 28. Perfect. Now it's time to combine the left and the right hand together. Go nice and slow. Once again, the right hand is... Left hand is... Here we go. Again. Da-da. Okay, we're going to move into measure number 28, and we're going to play those together. And really focus on making the staccato notes staccato, nice and short. Very nice. Now both of them together, 27 and 28. Nice. Remember, go as slow as you need to. Okay, let's get our metronome out. You always want to make sure that you get it up to the normal tempo. Normal tempo is 80 beats per measure, or 80 beats per minute, sorry. We'll start out at 70. I'll crank it up by 2. We'll crank it up by 3. That didn't sound quite as good. Let me play it again. We'll crank it up by 2. Again. And that's 80. Okay, so if you don't have a metronome, there's one that will be in the description if you want to order one from Amazon. It's very helpful when practicing to make sure you get to the right recommended tempo of the music and to help keep you on track and on rhythm. If you have a keyboard, sometimes there's a metronome that's built in. So do some research on your keyboard, see if maybe that's a feature that it offers. All right, that is it for today. Lesson measures 27, 28. Tomorrow we'll be tackling measures number 29 and 30, which is awesome. Measures 31 and 32 are going to be identical to the ones that we just covered. So that means we've only got 4 more measures to learn until you have the entire song learnt, and you learned it the right way, nice and slow. You kind of learned the theory behind it, and you took the time to get the techniques. So at the end of every video, I like to play up to where we're at. So here we go. Okay, so that's it. As you can see, I made a blunder on the D part, but you get the idea. That's just repeated, so that's the first melody repeated, and then we jump into the new part. So that's a lot that you've learned so far. Stick with it, keep playing it, review any of the previous lessons if you're tripping up on any of this music, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.